You're right now, you can carry on.
Good morning, everyone. My name is from CSIT. Today, my topic
Can you be louder here?
my topic is education as a weapon. Education is the most powerful weapon for change the world. It is not only master present but also it is into the future. These lines are set by Nelson Mandela said it. We have to become a thoughtful about what happens around us. Education provides the tools to improve the quality of life in both society, economically and sociologically. Education has a power to change your entire life. Education is a power. Education develops critical thinking. There is no age limit for take the education. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. If you are educated, you can make it to your goals. Education, decision, critical thinking, education. There is no age limit to take education. Education is the fundamental right to each and every student. Education is the best weapon for peace. Education provides the improve the quality of life in both economically and sociologically. It provides right choices and a have to perform quality of education and improves the modern society in both sociologically and economically. Education is the thank you.
You can ask. You can go for questionnaire.
Anyone can ask queries.
Any questions? Next participant.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Vashita. Now, my topic is life of a digital nomad. The digital nomads are the ones who travel from place to place and they spend their life by traveling only. For example, we will spend our life doing jobs in particular place. Suppose in an office, we will go daily to the office and we will spend the time daily in the same place. But when compared to the digital nomads, they are not like that. They will travel to place and they will continue their work and they will survive in different places. What's so different about a nomad? According to the nomad, they enjoy their lives. But according to us, daily software engineers, etc., we will like spend our lives because we have to live. But nomads are not something like us. They will enjoy their life. There is some specialty in their lifestyle. Suppose our daily timings are morning we'll go to the office and evening night. Our daily routine is the same thing, but actually when compared to the nomads, they can do their work from the sea, near the seashores and on the hill stations, etc. Where they can do the works, they can able to do it. Not all who wander are lost. Many people think that nomads are going. Example, if they wander, nomads are ones who travel whole the world. So many people think that they can lost somewhere and we cannot get their communication where they are. But not everyone are like that. And some are there and we have to see the considerations for the road. When we are working at some place, we have to check our safetyness on the workplace, because we should travel everything according to the nomad weight or space. They should carry less weight or they should maintain a less space because they have to travel. And physical damage, they should also care about their physical damage, because every climatic conditions are not equal in every places. And bad internet, nomads have to work on the internet, based only internet they have to survive their life, because they should check the internet connection signals where it is in a proper way. And lost equipment, they should also care. According to the nomads, they should carry less luggage so that they should not they don't lose their equipment. And if they carry also heavy weights, they can't be careful at the things. So that's why they should carry. Sorry, they should carry less luggage, and they should be careful about their working space or internet or the physical damage or lost equipment. Thank you. Anyone have any questions regarding this? Thank you.
26. That's all my presentation. Innovations of science.
25.
Good morning, everyone. This is Srinivas from the CSIT. Today, I'm going to present about innovations of science. The table of contents. What we will know.
Can you be a little louder?
We'll know what is innovation, what is the importance of science, and why is science important for innovation. And we'll also do some important innovations of science which took place recently, and some of great innovations that took place. What is innovation? Innovation is a complex process of introducing the novels or practice. Innovation makes things easier. And why is science important for innovations? Science underpins improvements in human welfare through technologies. Some great innovations that happened in science stream is we found the DNA, the internet, antibiotics. Recently we found new findings on Mars and hyperloop technology and capsule underscore. And some science innovation that took place in our recent times. The COVID-19 vaccine. The fastest COVID-19 vaccine, it's the fastest development. It used to take 4 years to develop a vaccine, but now it in less than 2 years of span. So it's a fun. and CSPIR gene addition, which is injected into blood. This took place in recent 2021, where you artificial titanium heart development. This doesn't work like an actual heart, but it pumps the blood around the body like an actual heart. And launch of the James Webb Telescope. James Webb Telescope, which took place in recent times, it was launched in December, and we find it take many photos of the galaxy and all. Thank you. Does anyone have queries? Ma'am?
If you say thank you, we will know that it is done.
Thank you.
Ask the questionnaire.
Anyone have queries? Ma'am?
Next participant. Go, mom. Escape. Exit screen.
Hello everyone, myself Bin Madhavi, and I am here to stand here for explaining about the roles of telecommunication networking, security in education and e-commerce. And telecommunication is a group of role of interconnected by the telecommunication links that are used to exchange messages between nodes. But we won't understand this meaning. But in an easy way, we can understand like it is an electric transmission of information over distances. That is the easy way to understand. And some of the examples are computer network, wireless radio networks, public switched trans networks, and public and telephone networks. And role of telecommunication network in security. It provides vital infrastructure for national security. From natural disaster recovery to homeland security to communication of vital intelligence to the continued military superiority. But it plays a vital role in education. For students, it helps in the e-learning, accessing the information that would otherwise be hard to acquire, boosting students' awareness of the world. And it improves the students' analytical skills and thinking skills by using the internet and other and surfing the internet. Role of telecommunication network in e-commerce. Role of telecommunication network in e-commerce. It is an important role for business and it plays a vital role in business. For example, if we make a call to anyone and we have some busy lines in that and that is coming because of the telecommunication network. But some of the people don't know about it and it enables the company to communicate effectively with the customers and deliver high standards of customer services. Thank you. Any queries? Yeah, we have sometimes the poor connections and some misunderstandings and
I don't want to choose this topic.
because so many people don't know about this and some people don't know about this word also. So I have to. I thought that they would learn about this and so I chose this topic. Any queries? Thank you.
I missed your presentation.
Yes, sir. Right.
Then
Add your instantly smooth.
Good morning to everyone. My topic is e-banking. There are the contents in e-banking. What is e-banking? Different development of e-banking, advantages and disadvantages of e-banking, security and precautions.
So, you wanted to say all of those. Why don't you tell us, please? Why don't you tell us? It's better. Don't read it. But hit me on it. Don't hit me. This is attention. Continue.
What is e-banking? The provision of e-banking service through electronic channels, and the customer can access the data with any time and geographical limitation. There are so many people are using e-banking nowadays. The e-banking was so useful for us. First e-banking was developed in 1980. It was the only in that year they show only the details that are present in online services only. They didn't pay. They didn't get any payment. May 1985, Bank Swaga, the first bank in the world, offered the customer access to their accounts and over the internet, allowing the customer to see their accounts in online. In that year, the once Swaga country was held that they saw only details about e-banking and banking details are for us. And Hong Kong in September 1999, Hong Kong in September 1999, Banking of East Asia first launched the internet banking and mortgageable applications and personal loans and stock trading because of banking functions. In that year, East Asia was held that they bring online payment and trading in online with the help of e-banking.
నేను నీకు సపోర్ట్ చేయడానికి ఉన్నానన్నా.
Don't worry. Be stress free.
I'm here to support you. Don't worry.
Advantages of e-banking, benefits for banking, benefits for small medium business, benefits for customer, benefits for banking. Benefits of banking, large customers are coverage. In banking, there are so many people are coming for e-banking. So the services benefit for banking people for getting more members. Reducing the cost of operations. Due to that e-banking, we are getting the costs and we are getting decreases costs of some things like earphones, laptops, dresses also. Promoting their services and products internationally. The banks are promoting the services of e-banking in internationally, like urban areas also. Increasing the customer satisfaction and providing the personal relationship with customers. Bankers help them personally without any. They guide them in a good manner. Benefits for small, medium, and businesses. To run its operational and more effectively, they use online payment like Phone Pay, Google Pay, etc. Lower cost and traditional financial management techniques. They keep low cost for Phone Pay also. the e-banking was more useful from nowadays. The e-banking was there in benefit of 24 hours and 7 days of a week, reducing the costing and transfer the amount from account to account and number to number. Disadvantages: a need for customer skill to deal with the customers and bosses. There are so many links are getting for our mobile. There were so many links are coming from mobile and we are clicking them and we are wasting the money by sending the money to them. So please check the link and please check the link and convey the and secure your money. There are so many sites are confusing them while buying any things. For example, few days before I bought earphones. Immediately it came another link. I go into it. Money was transferred from my dad's account. So that's why I've taken this e-banking. Security, increasing the number of foreign bank websites. There are so many websites of banking and banking websites. We are going to them, but we didn't check them. In middle, we get another links. We are clicking them and we are wasting the money by the online transactions. So there is difficult to go on online transactions. So we must buy own and we go to bank and we check our details with freely. They will help us. The fake people also send mails and mails also for your mail ID to take money, but we see that mail IDs are sent by whom and his mail ID is useful for us or not. We can check and we go into that for getting a good online transaction. Requisitions from bank should provide specific guidance to their customers. Banks are not sending guidelines to customers for nowadays for because of online transactions. So if you go to bank every day, once a week, then we know that what will happen to my account, and we check the details, all details that are present in bank. They read the history, they give the history for us. For customers should not disclose their customer IDs. We are giving the IDs of UPI ID or bank account details for some peoples. They are stealing our money with help of that IDs and the passwords. So be careful while you are sending the money. And thank you. Any queries? Queries.
Any questions? How can e-banking reduces the cost of
by
buying things?
by getting coupons and discounts from that companies due to that more transaction.
I appreciate the spirit of use. Especially your presentation is well organized. Was it yours?
Yes,
You only prepared.
yes sir.
Good work.
Yes.
And do you feel that the presentation that you have done was transferred as a presentation that you have made.
Meanwhile, I read that points and I
So
explain.
why are you struggling? I tell you, you are struggling because you do not pick up language regularly. Your communication is going on in some other language. You're very hard. You're very hard. And even if I wanted to show my face, because of your direction that you have taken, I'm worried. Try to be smooth, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, I look very good, except my tummy. Okay, but anyway, on screen I'm looking good along with your presentation. So, what I suggest you is regularly when you wanted to do this kind of activity well, on a regular basis, speak English for any simple thing. For example, even your friend who is trying to use the camera very hard, you can tell him, hey, please move it smoothly, do it gently, turn it gently. When he has turned camera, what happened, you know? The whole screen has shown something else. Okay, so that is first point. Second one is, you are actually a very good presenter, no doubt in it. You are going to be a beautiful presenter. But the issue is, you have known what is to be spoken. That is very clearly observed. But only the channel that you have taken, maybe the communication mode that you have taken, is missing, is struggling. Concentrate on that. And now my question. You said in your presentation when you have purchased some earpods, unexpectedly a wrong link was come. Okay. You paid
Wrong
that.
ad was I paid money.
Wrong ad, okay. You have paid the money on the ad site. Oh, great. So what did you do after that? How
After
you,
that, I tried to get it, but it's fake ID not.
you did
Then
not
my
receive?
dad was scolded, tell don't buy it online. Please buy it. I will go to, I'll take the shop. My friend's shop is nearby only. I'll buy it.
So you mean to say that because of your negligency, the system of e-management is not fair. You wanted to now say system of e-paying is not good because of your negligence.
Yes, sir. Because of meanwhile videos, ads are coming now. That's why I'm saying that.
So certain sites must be very careful.
That's
Not
why please check while you are transacting. Middle while coming that ads.
so you cannot blame the e-system of payment, but you can blame
Middle.
only the methodology that we undertake. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Next one.
The scanner take here now. Slowly done it.
And your presentation.
Good.
No.
That's
Pleasant afternoon to one and all. This is Revan from CSIT. My PPT presentation topic was history of football.
My presentation topic is
History of football. In this, we are going to know about history of football, which dimensions FIFA or World Cup. Introduction. Football is famous sport played all over the world. It is also known as scorer of FIFA. It is played by two teams. Each team consists of 11 players, and a few players are on the bench. On the bench as substitution if a player on the field gets hurt and cannot play, they are substituted. History. It was developed first in 1863 and it was England that transited scorer. The first ever scorer match was played on Barnes Common at Martlet, London on 19 December 1863 between Barnard's Football Club and Richmond Football Club. Pitch dimensions. Here will be a center spot, which is the center circle. It is of dimensions 9.13 meters, and the pitch is of 120 meters into 120 meters into 90 meters, and the penalty box is of 18 yards, and the goal is of dimensions 7.13 into 2.4 meters. And the center line is called off circle wave. FIFA World Cup. The football which is played internationally is called FIFA. 32 nations played with each other to qualify in the final. The team which wins the final gets a cup and a cash prize of 38 million. Do you have any questions?
You told that there is another name. What is the full form of this exercise?
Federation International D Football Association.
I want to know when was the first FIFA World Match happened.
It happens on 1928. Thank you.
729 is absent. Next participant. Manoj, quickly. Add to stream. Add to stream. Enlarge the screen. Adjust the camera to this side. Adjust the camera to this side.
Good morning to everyone. This is K. Manoj of CSIT section. Today I am going to say about. Today my topic is impact of movies on your brain. What is meant by impact? Impact means the action or force of an object hitting another, or impact can be classified into two types: positive impact and negative impact. Positive impact means by seeing movies, we can take some movies. By seeing movies, we can inspire a lot and help you learn new things, help us deal with difficult situations. These are the things which we can take from movies as a positive impact. For example, some movies like Three Idiots, The Great Debate, and some are movies teacher. By seeing these movies, we can learn so much. For example, take teacher. the student who failed an exam, he committed to do suicide. But his father was a great loser. By saying his stories, he get by saying his stories to his son, he get inspired. So by seeing these movies, we can also inspire how, and we can change our lifestyle to. We can change our lifestyle how we want. By seeing Martian movie, we can learn how to study and how to how to reach our goals in a minimum time. I mean, after study, he had got job by practicing number of times or by doing like that, and by seeing three Snehitra movie, we can learn, we can enjoy the life. We, we can enjoy the life by studying, not enjoying without study. We have to enjoy with the study, and the some of our movies by we can learn more. The negative impacts are vulgarity, effects of lifestyle, increasing number of crimes. What is meant by vulgarity? Vulgarity means by seeing this picture, the first picture is committed to suicide. By seeing movies, the people think in movies how it has been done. They think in our lifestyle also it had been going like that. So at last they go to do suicide. And by seeing actors' lifestyle, they maybe drink alcohol, they get smoke. So by seeing this, the favorite actor going to drink alcohol also, they also they drink the alcohol. By drinking alcohol or another, they consume health. But and by seeing movies, killing of girls, but why because at finally girls will or some other things. By negative impacts and positive impacts, we can learn more. And by seeing movies, we have to take only positive and we have to listen negative, but we should not take in life. Thank you. Thank you.
Stand in front of camera. Any questions? Next participant. Carry on.
Hi friends, my name is Harish from CSIT first year. We're talking topic about modern agriculture. What is the agriculture? Agriculture is the practice of cultivating or to farm the food and animals and others that the farm to use to sustain life. Types of agriculture. There are the two types of agriculture, traditional agriculture and modern agriculture. Traditional agriculture to you is defined as the primitive style to use as traditional tools and traditional techniques. We can it's called as a traditional agriculture and modern agriculture. Modern agriculture is defined as the involving to practice to farming and to use modern tools and modern techniques. We're talking about modern agriculture. There are so many types of techniques in there to see the slides. And first of all, crop rotation. Crop rotation is seasonally to change the crop. This is the crop rotation and modern irrigation. Modern irrigation is to add the agriculture to farming the water and the amount of water to use in the farming. Then biotechnology in agriculture. Biotechnology agriculture is also called as the biotech. for agri-tech and biotechnology to involve the science and to uses the scientific tools and scientific technology and tissue culture. Tissue culture is known as the to growing the plants in the glass chambers and plastic containers to growing the plants. Hybridization occurs. The hybridization is that there are two types of hybridization to help the M and O modification of hybridization occurs when the inbred parents maintain occurs conflation and genetic engineering. Genetic engineering is also called as the tissue culture to uses the chambers and DNA to also helps that. Okay, thank you. Any questions?
You told that there are two methods in agriculture, modern agriculture and traditional. What do you think which is better according to your point of view?
Modern agriculture is better than the traditional agriculture. To uses the modern techniques and to uses modern tools and etc. Any questions? Thank you.
Get back to the lab, please.